Hey everyone, I am so excited right now. Oh man, I'm excited. Real quick update, I am feeling 100% better. I felt terrible. I was sick with a real bad head cold or something. So it feels so good to have my voice back. So real quick update on the things going. Real excited for the upcoming year. For 2014, baby! Oh yeah! For 2014, I got a new introduction. If you can, please in the comments below, let me know what you think. I wanted to revamp things and just really make it look better, because the old intro kind of sucks when I look at it now. And it's part of the style, but it kind of wasn't that good. So let me know what you think of the new introduction, and another big news update. Not really a news update, but it's a big change. Ucan Draw is going to be the official name of the channel. Ucan Draw, this is a new campaign here. You know, the drawing zone on the main channel, I'm not going to have that anymore. I changed officially to Ucan Draw, so everyone understands the channel's all about me teaching all of you how to draw better, how to improve. So please leave me feedback on the new look. And also my avatar has changed. Oh, so much is changing. Avatar, I've got my little face drawn. I did the cartoon face with color. I added color to it. And then how to draw on the pencil. You know, the little pencil sticking in the picture. So it's basically the same design as the old one, but revamped with my image. Because when I started this like 2 years ago or whatever, I just kind of put things together and I really never touched it since then. So now it's official. That's the first update here. And I'm really excited too, because the way the channel is going, it is just starting to really gain momentum. It's starting to catch fire. It is just booming, and I really can't thank you all enough. I can't even tell you guys how much this means. I cannot thank you guys enough for what you're doing for me. I mean, I think about it every day. I can't tell you I'm at work, and I'll get excited at work as I think of what am I going to draw next? What can I teach next? And I get all these ideas. So really, I thank you all. I mean it from my heart. Thank you guys. I just can't. I really can't say enough. This has taken over my life, being able to teach. And you know, I always wanted to be a teacher, and so being able to do this and make these videos, it's so happy. It really takes my mind off everything. And so I'm very grateful, guys. I thank you for the support, and I thank you for the continuing support. And every time you like a video, it helps. So please like, please share on Facebook, Twitter. Just keep doing what you're doing, get the word out. And thank you guys a lot. So finally, let's get started with Ash Ketchum. Let's do this. Let's do this. Real quick, before we start, tip of the day. I always offer a tip for the videos. Huge thing that I'm discovering more and more. Fear. I'm going to probably do a whole video on fear. But drawing without fear. And I know that it doesn't sound like it means much. But seriously, when you draw, and that's something, if you look at my first videos I did, maybe my first 50 even, man, I was more timid. I was shy about drawing on camera. I didn't know what I was doing as good. So the point is, as soon as you become afraid, like of messing up a drawing, as soon as you become afraid, that translates to your hand, and you can feel your hand will get tense up. You won't be as loose. So draw without fear. Just draw without any fear of messing up, of it not looking the way you want, and you'll be shocked how much better that can make you draw. And like when I'm about to draw Ash Ketchum here, I'm just going to go at it. No worries if it doesn't look right at first. No worries about getting an eye perfectly right or this center. I'm just drawing to have fun and just going at it. So tip of the day, everyone. That's the big tip here. Alright, so let's do this. Let's start this. So I'm just going to dive in. If you look at anyone who teaches how to draw manga or anime, you know, they always usually start with a circle for a head, basic shapes. And you know, I highly recommend you do that. But for me, this is just my preference, and this is kind of how I draw. You know, I like to kind of gesture it in. I mean, I could start with the circle, but I don't know, just, it is, I mean, I highly recommend doing that. But once again, you could do it. It's hard for me to say it somewhat. I don't know. It's something about the way my brain works. I just like to go in with the outline shape and kind of just sketch it in. I like the sketchy look. Like I'll start with that line, and then if you want, then I'll start with the circle. But notice how this line, like I said, I'm just sketching it in loose. And then the head itself, where the head comes up, and remember he's got a hat on, so we're not going to draw it. The hat, we're not going to sketch in yet. But see, and just imagine if there was a circle in that shape, somewhat of a circle shape, and this comes down, and make a mark about right there, halfway. Right now, once I'm just sketching in marks, you know, I'm not doing anything final, and that's what I've been kind of doing lately. And then this comes up, and it meets with the ear. See how it just comes up? So kind of make an ear mark here. But very important, then we're going to make the lines, which is the important part. I'm just sketching in lines. See how I'm just making this basic, simple form, nothing fancy yet. And the nose sits kind of in the middle. So the face is kind of like here, so make a line there. And this pencil is kind of too dark, but I hope it shows up on, you know, I want to show up on camera. So then the eyes is where you want to exaggerate. The eyes almost start at the base of the nose, and like you just make one eye there, a line here. Just kind of make a line here. And look at how big the eyes are compared to the face. The eyes take up a huge part of the face. Like you can see that where the nose is just this little basic anime peeking nose. And look at the eyes, the height of these two eyes. Almost half the height of this. Look how, see how wide that is? And that's what you get used to as an artist. You see proportions, you see sizes compared to other sizes. And you know, that's something I still need a ton of practice, and I'm still, like I always stress, I'm learning. Every day I do a video, I'm learning something new, and that's what I kind of hope you guys understand and learn with me, because as I make these videos, I teach new things and you're learning new things. So it's like a new experience every time. But see this, once again, the eyes are almost as big as the whole bottom of the jawline, and that's the style. And then you have another ear here, and it doesn't look right now, but as soon as we start putting things in. But make sure, the reason for a center line is, see how the nose would sit on that mark. I'm going to move it a little more here, just a little closer to this side. You can make it a little smaller if you want. Real small nose. I'm not doing anything final, but the hat is where it's at. So for the hat shape, hats are pretty tricky to draw, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm gonna start with the little base. Imagine a little almost triangular shape here, and the hat comes up above the eyes. So it comes up like right around this area, and it tilts upward and comes down. And then it just goes back. See how it just goes back into space there? It just comes up. And see how that kind of arches? And that's the bill of the hat, the little duck bill, the duck hat. And then where the head is, the reason why we did the head there, so see how it comes up, so that way now you can start to put the, oh please be on camera. Oh my gosh. I was so nervous I was off camera. Let's see the basic shapes we have, and then the hat comes up. Let's see how it just comes up, and see how it comes down, and that's pretty much the hat shape. Notice where the peak of this is, there's a line that goes back. And I'm not even going to lie, right now it looks like horrible, it just looks like a bunch of chicken scratches, but I'm going to show you, you know, I'm going to show you how, you know, you take a drawing from a sketch to a finished thing. But also a big thing is the hat is pretty big. It's almost bigger than the eyes, so you want to exaggerate that. I made it a little too small. No big deal. Just come in and erase here. That's the power of the eraser. The power of the eraser, baby. I'll put that. So that's that, and then his neck. It would just connect there. The mouth, once you put the mouth in, oh, now you can see it a little more. See the mouth? And see how it just comes down? And every anime show, every anime you watch has its own style. So if you're a huge anime fan, you know, take note of the style that you're watching. You know, some anime are realistic, and all I'm doing is drawing in where the neck goes and sketching down real quick. His collar pops out. This one pops out. I'm not going to worry about that too much now, but except he's got the little button here. And like I said, every time I draw, I like to try different stuff. I like to make things look a little sketchier, a little different. You know, there's no set rule for drawing. Let's see that, and then, or the hands. He's got those little white collars. So he's got that vest on. So then for the hair pops out. So line. Oh yeah, but like I was saying, see how that hair kind of pops out and goes inward. I'm going to make it a little higher. Like I was saying, every anime has its own style. Some anime, it's realistic. You know, they have realistic people, realistic proportions with exaggerated legs or something. Then others are more like this, where this is more of a cartoony anime style. And the hair just arches down right where the ear is. I'm making it my own style. You know, I never want to do things exactly as what it looked like, because you know, I always want to keep it within my own kind of way I like it to look too. So in other words, I'll exaggerate things and do things my own way. But I'll keep it with the same feature so it looks like that character. That's something you got to keep in mind too. You don't, basically what I'm getting at is you kind of want to develop your own style. You don't always want to just use style. You want to do what you like to draw. And so even while I'm drawing, the point I'm getting at, I hope this makes sense, is that even though I'm drawing anime here, I'm still keeping it within my own kind of realm of drawing the way I like to draw. So all I'm going to do is just really fine tune it. And we'll bring this baby home. We'll make it look real good. So the eyes, I'm using 0.3, which is very skinny. And see how these eyes curve up? Like that, and then pupil is huge. See the pupil? Oh, I see it now! And see how this one? My mind, every time I draw, I'm telling you, cannot stress this important tip enough. Never overwork your initial sketch, because I swear, I was looking at this, I'm like, this looks like crap. What is going on here? And I kept looking, I'm like, this just doesn't look good. And then I add that one teensy pupil in, and I'm like, oh man, this looks like Ash Ketchum now. I'm getting somewhere. And that's the point I'm getting at. You never want to overwork. You always want to do the sketch, because it blows me away every time. Even when if you look, you know, just go back to when I first started drawing this and freaking look at it with the little marks that had lines. It didn't look like anything. It looked like I was doing a bad job, and I felt like this is gonna suck. This sucks, man. And that's the biggest trick of drawing. The biggest trick is you must trick your mind, and you have to trick your eyes into thinking what you're seeing is the truth. Basically what I mean is you gotta train your brain to, because your mind will automatically tell you this doesn't look right, so you'll start, and this applies to any type of drawing, and this is a huge thing. If you haven't yet, buy the book by Betty Edwards, Drawing on the Right Side of the Brain, and it describes this perfectly. But basically your mind is going to tell you, say you're looking at someone's eye and you're drawing it, your mind's going to tell you this doesn't look right, because your mind already has a set idea of what an eye looks like. And so while you draw the eye in that you're staring at, you're going to have a pre-recollection of what an eye looks like. So while you draw it, you really have to stare at the eye and tell yourself this isn't the way I thought it was. And it's mind-blowing, because as you do that, that's how you become a better artist, because you're constantly training yourself to trust the proportions, trust what's on the paper, trust your hand, and not the way you think it should look. And it's really absolutely insane. And it still doesn't look like him, but once you put the hair and marks and his little hat. But the hat, and please let me know if all these tips help. You know, my channel is all about helping you guys improve. And I know I talk a lot, and you know, some people hate that. Some people actually say, you talk too much or you're annoying. It really hurts a lot when they say that, man. But the point I'm getting at is, I talk a lot because I want you to learn. I want you to get a good insight of how I learn and how you could get better. So please let me know if it helps. Let's see how the hair, and then I'll just follow down. See that little line? Then the eyebrow, you'll see part of it, but he's got this determined look on his face. See the little eye, how it comes down? As the eyebrow gets skinnier towards the end. That's going to be all black. And we're going to erase all the messy lines and stuff. And I'm going to sketch the hair, and his hair comes down like that, and then it comes down again like that. It's always good to put a light sketch in before you actually, always put something light in before you go down and lay it down with the pencil. Let's see there. I'm going to save the hat for last. Okay, let's start jumping around here. I want to get a little done so it's not too long. See how that eye is? And the hair. Like I said, I just want to kind of push it and get it more finished. Real dark, and all that'll be black, so I'm just marking an X there so I remind myself. You don't even have to do that because I'll remember. But you know, like I said, a lot of professional artists still do that. Then on this hair, notice that the hair cuts back from under there, and then it juts up. And that's very important you get that, because that's kind of a trait. You know, that's a trait of his hairstyle, and then it comes back in. Oh, man. And I made his hair a little bigger. I wanted to exaggerate. But you can make it smaller if you want. I'll cut it about here so it's not too far out. See what I'm saying here? Bam, bam. I'm Emma Lagasse. I'm gonna cook some lasagna today. Bam! Bam! And then like that, I'll erase these lines. Okay, the hair sticking out a little sharper. And also a final thought while I'm finishing this up here. Ah, my pencil broke. Final thought, I take a lot of time to do these drawings, and the reason is because I want you to follow along. I want you to draw it, because what I'm saying is, honestly, to do a drawing of this complexity, if I was just sketching it out and do it in a sketch pad, it'd probably take, I'd say, 10 to 15 minutes. But I want to really slow it down and show you slowly how I draw, how to start it. And, you know, it's just kind of what I do here. And that's something. Let's work on the hat. The hat has these lines that come up. See how it just comes up there? And the symbol on the hat's important. You don't want to forget that symbol. But there's a line that comes up. Little thing. And all I'm doing is using shapes. I want the hat to look a little sketchier. See that? And this will be a little darker. I'm just hatching in just for reference. And the shape on it, just looking at it, I'm going to check online. I'm not actually sure what the shape looks like. It's kind of this. What is that? What is the shape? I never even questioned this before. Someone please, I beg of you, tell me what this mysterious shape is on the hat. Kind of curves down. What is it? Is it the gym leader badge? I forget now. Then it comes out. And see how it kind of extends? Someone tell me this mystery. I don't feel like a true Pokemon fan now because I don't know it. Then like that. And then last but not least, crap! Damn you, pencil! Then little collar here. And the way you tell it's Ash Ketchum's. See how the collar just brushes? And these little pins, his jacket always got those pins there. See where it connects. It's always open usually. And there's the vest part. And the sleeve. Ash Ketchum's got those little zigzags. Where it'll go. I'm going to erase under this. So to finish up, this is once you get into the mind-blowing part. As soon as you start to erase the lines, that is when things start to pop out too. And you always see the finished drawing at the beginning of the video. That's what I'm doing. I'm just erasing lines and editing it and going over things. But see, and to really make it pop out, is get those zigzags on his face. They're like little lightning bolts like Harry Potter. Go shabam, shabam, shabam. And the other side, shabam, shaboo, shabam. I think I made this one. Oh crap! I screwed this one up. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing, guys. It's got to be a little slender. This is so embarrassing right now. There's something like that. Little zigzag shapes. And the pupils. Another pupil with it. He's kind of looking off to the side. We'll make him look to the side. And all you gotta do, oh yeah, baby, oh yeah. And all you gotta do is darken the hair, guys. Darken the hair, and I kind of made the face wrong kind of design here. Hair there, this gets darkened, the cap, this part gets a little darker, and just shade it in, do the value, and you are good to go. And you got your own Ash Ketchum's drawings. Thanks everyone, and more videos on the way.